Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on NF. I've managed to wangle a window to get this reaction in, but I've got to be quick. So let's get straight into the reaction. I've been dying to watch this. The song is called Lost. It's featuring somebody called Hopsin. I don't even know who that is, but let's go. Let's see exactly what this is about. Okay.
Look, self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish.
Ooh.
I discovered though when I get holes in them and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost.
Ooh.
Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish. Cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me. Is a personal canvas. The pain can be flat. I get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up. I don't want to be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit.
Right, okay, so he's obviously talking about himself when he gets lost within himself and all of his demons, etc., blah, blah, blah. But he's also said he gets mad at the people around him when they're trying to help, when in fact they're just there to help him anyway. And, you know, it's typical NF. It's back to his earlier stuff with, like, say, it's about the thoughts again. But I noticed he's continuing with the search because he's got the black balloons with him again, and he's dressed similar to what he was in the search album. So, let's go.
Quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up. I don't want to be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit.
It's the one, not the ones that are trying to help, the ones that call him out. Did he get mad at them? But really, he's mad at himself. That's what I meant to say.
I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits been off the grip and now I'm back in the saddle. My intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to.
Ooh, like he says, he's been away for a bit. He's coming back and likes to keep his foot on the pedal, which means he's going back to a bit of his work ethic, which means he wants to keep going, and keep making music, keep himself popular, if you like. That's where I feel like he's saying there. This is a really good song.
Pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to handle my thoughts. I'm putting reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss. I'm pulling back when they get out of hand, I'm breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws, they told me I can never revolve. Then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. Applaud the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but
Oh, there's a lot to talk about there. He's talking about when he used to go, and he's not that bothered about filling arenas and stuff. He'd rather control his thoughts, which obviously means he'd rather sort himself out than get his music done. Now, I don't know if anybody else picked this up reacting to this song, but he said, he mentioned Bane from The Dark Knight and said, do you think you're in charge? Oh, it's there on the screen. Do you think you're in charge?
Do you feel in charge?
And that's obviously a reference from The Dark Knight. Pull a Bane on him saying, do you think you're in charge? I think he's talking to his thoughts there. So, well, other thoughts could be talking to him, but I definitely love the reference to The Dark Knight there, because in one scene in the movie he goes, do you think you're in charge? And it's like, you know, I am a Batman geek though.
Think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it. Applaud the traits that I want. They say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test. And if you can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost.
So yeah, don't forget who you are. Don't dwell on the mistakes that you've made. You know, try and get past them. This is what he's doing now. I don't know who Hopsin is, because I've not heard anybody else singing in this song yet. But I'm looking forward to seeing whoever this is collaborate with him, if you like. But I'm liking the video as well, because it looks like he's climbing Everest, and maybe the portrayal of him climbing the mountain is him trying to conquer his demons, like conquering the Everest type thing, conquering the mountain, whatever. Really, really good message.
It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look,
oh yeah, this is someone, obviously, I don't know if he's singing NF's lyrics or his own lyrics here, but he's talking about, obviously, wanting to get over his own thoughts himself as well, and the fact that he's trying to get through it all, and they're all screaming in his head, and he's trying to tiptoe past them, is what he's trying to say in this part of the song, because he feels like he has to creep around his own thoughts, if that makes sense.
Cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy.
Wow.
Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for more shrugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love.
Oh yeah, so now obviously this guy's, I think he's reiterating exactly what NF's wrote. I think he's just saying it. He's on about circles of friends and people who come into the circle without any love, people who, like, maybe toxic people in their life, sort of thing. And I think that's what they're getting at in this part of the song, and it doesn't help their mental health when you get people using you and abusing you, sort of thing, for your status. Maybe that's just my interpretation of this part. This is a cool song. I like the fact he's collabed with someone, and this guy's got the balloons as well, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he's portraying this guy as maybe that the guy is his thoughts. Maybe he's collabed with this guy and making this guy the thoughts and the thing, because he's still got the balloons and the hood up, etc., but he's slightly different dressed. Don't know. That's just my speculation.
To go nuts, my shoulder's ready for more shrugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having this sore heart. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore.
Whoa.
I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, huh? A pity. It's kind of funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me.
Right, so I think these may not be NF's lyrics. These could be his lyrics. He might be talking about a broken home or family he's never had when he was growing up. So he's oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, and that's it. Because you can have all the money in the world, can't you? And if you're not happy, you're not happy. Doesn't matter. Nothing can bring your mental state down if you've got demons in your head. And no matter how happy you think you feel, they always come back and, like I said before, rein you in.
Pity, huh? A pity. It's kind of funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it, cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance, so I'ma act out like a raging misfit.
Oh.
And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament.
So obviously, when he's going on about, I'm sorry pausing so much, it's an NF song and there's so much to talk. He's talking about he missed the train, he missed this, he didn't do this, didn't get that, but he's got famous by manifesting it himself. That's what he said. And you can bring your hate on, bring it on. I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm doing it when I want to do it, because I've worked for this. And I think that's what this guy's saying here, this Hopsin. He's a cool rapper. He's working really, really well over NF's music, if you like, and he's doing a really, really good job.
Lesson kid, I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in.
Yes.
I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost.
Oh, defiance. The demons are not going to, they keep knocking, they're not going to let him in. This is the defiance from him now, saying that the demons will not overtake my life. It probably sounds like Captain Obvious, but when you hear somebody who's got depression or demons in their head, and they like, I won't let it beat me. It's a good like a good rally from them to saying that, in a stance that they won't let these demons win, and I like that because it's taking the negative and making it into a positive.
I done made mistakes
Of fighting.
day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost. When I'm lost.
Oh, and there's lots of other balloons around now. I think the balloons are all over that mountain as signify that when he's got over the mountain now, he's coming back down. So he's he's beaten at this point in time. But everywhere he turns, then balloons are his different demons, or his different bad thoughts that's going to come through at some point, and he can't not miss them. I think that's what he means. That's what he's doing with that sort of scene there. It's a really, really cool song, a really good message from NF. And the lost bit is obviously every time he's under these attacks with his own mental thoughts and his own demons. This is what the lost is in this song, and it's a pretty straightforward message, that, but what put together in a really, really good way with NF again. And shout out to Hopsin. I thought he did a really, really good job as well. He kept up with NF doing the same sort of rapping thing as well, and if he's going to be the next big thing as well, then good luck to him, because he's done it himself again, like all these artists do that are coming out at the minute, especially the ones who's going independent as well. Really, really happy that I got this reaction in, because obviously I only had a bit of a window today. I'm gonna have to go in a minute, but I will get it edited and put up as soon as possible. I don't know why I'm saying that now. I'm not live. I'm just saying it because I'm waffling. This was a great song. Anyway, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Want to support me on Patreon, Discord or Twitter, then the links are in the description. Thanks for watching us. I'll see you on the next one.